the people.
Yes, we got a good audience today. I'm feeling you. Yes. Okay, but who here is ready for some girl chat?
Always.
Yes. Good. Me too. First up, you guys have all heard of a hypochondriac, right?
Yes.
Okay, someone who thinks they're sick all the time, even when they're not. Well, according to a new study, if you're a hypochondriac, you're actually more likely to get sick than someone who's not. Yes, guys. The study from the journal BMJ Open states that the unneeded stress people put on themselves worrying about their health can cause their body to actually develop real health issues. I believe this because hypochondriacs stress me out. They make me think I'm getting sick because they just keep worrying about things and they send themselves into like a tizzy, you know? Like, do you know anybody who like obsesses over WebMD? Right?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's the worst.
You look up WebMD and you're, oh, wait.
You know this.
Yes.
Guys,
What?
if someone talks to me about something they're going through or an ailment, like if somebody tells me, oh, there was like a young person and they had a heart attack, I literally will start feeling my chest get tight.
Oh,
like,
come on.
Yo, I'm not being... You know, I used to have panic attacks because I would think about things so much and then I would actually feel it and I would get to the hospital and I'd be like, no, my chest. And they literally would be like, you gotta relax. Like, I have had a big fear of death.
Yep.
So, like, I would think something was gonna go wrong. So I would go on WebMD and always check, like, well, my leg is going numb. Does that mean that, you
and
know?
that's wrong, because
Yes.
WebMD
Yeah.
is like the yup of finding medicine.
Pretty
okay?
much. Like, people like you and I are
Yeah.
filling it in.
But it is really true, and pretty much the doctor said, you are in control. You guys, our mind is such a powerful
It
thing.
really is.
We don't realize that literally the things you think, you really can trigger other things to happen, such as even you can actually tell your mind, slow your heart rate down, breathe, relax, calm down. And I literally would watch the heart monitor in the hospital and be like, that's actually
you know
working.
that if you breathe, you can't have an anxiety attack at the same time because it's just the way the body works.
Yeah.
So you're right. If you just
breathing.
breathe through it, you'll find yourself naturally calming down. And also, I realized that stress causes a lot of illnesses.
Yes.
Actually. It really does.
Yes.
It's the #1 like common factor in Alzheimer's disease.
Yes.
I think it's the jump off
depression.
point. Yep.
And
to other-
anxiety, diabetes.
Yes.
And it's just so hard because it's so easy to stress out.
Yeah.
You know?
But you literally have to tell yourself, like, I haven't had an anxiety attack in almost 2 years. And literally, I tell myself, I'm like, even when I start to feel that something's coming on, and I know this sounds really weird, guys. If you're not a hypochondriac, you won't understand at all.
Yeah.
I could hear someone else's medical story, and I promise it to you, I low-key will be like, I think I have that. Like,
Oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
No, it's actually sad. It's not funny. It's like, legit. I will worry myself that thing
That's
will
why you
happen
just need to
me.
go to a doctor. WebMD
No.
they doesn't take vitals. They don't
That
take
is true.
tests.
I know.
It's
That's
like,
true.
don't trust
Yeah.
that stuff. And then you don't know what people are putting online. It's a lot of fake stuff, everything. And don't take advice from like my mama. My mama that had every ailment in a book. I don't even go to her. She thinks she WebMD for people, okay?
You guys get scared?
Yeah.
You guys never get
No.
scared about the things you have? Or like a cough and you're like, oh my God, like...
Well,
I go to the doctor. If it's a lingering cough, I go to
Yeah,
the
but
doctor.
you know that if you cough too hard, you can get a blood clot in your lung and then
oh
just
my
die?
God, you're stressing
Because
me
you're
out,
thinking
Adrian.
that. You're thinking that, Adrian. You just said your mind and all this.
Okay, I literally have to give myself that speech, and I promise it to you, anytime I even feel something, I have to tell myself, it is in your head, your mind is a powerful thing, you are in control, relax.
You know
Mind
what?
over matter.
What's crazy is I normally would kind of tease you, Adrian,
Yeah.
for being that way. Until this one time, okay? My friend who's a hypochondriac, just like you, Mimi Vu, shout out to you, one of my best friends. She felt like something was kind of hurting her down here, but she's always complaining about something. This is just how she is. And she's a hypo. So I was like, get over it. We were in Bali, and I said we had 1 day left, so you gotta go hard, right? We gotta just go have a good time.
Yeah.
So she was like, wait, I read on WebMD that with this side effect and this, I think I have an appendicitis. I'm like, girl, get up. Get up. We're going to make use of this trip because we paid a lot of money for this hotel room. Let's go. So we go on the trip. We do a lot of hiking. We go to Ubud. We do the, like, plantain and all this coffee fields. Guys, we got on a flight. When we got off the flight,
Did she
doubled
have
over. She had appendicitis and it had gangrene on it.
Oh, no.
And look, okay, can we have a conversation?
Okay, so
what is the
I know.
opposite of a hypochondriac. Like the extreme opposite where you actually could be dying.
I'm a disacondract.
And she won't go to the doctor.
Yes.
Which is why you should go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
That's why I'm saying for all the hypos out there, you included, I am never speaking up like that again.
How do we find the balance? And you were saying just go to the doctor?
Yeah, I mean,
but not all the time.
Well, no,
see, I don't like going to the doctor unless something's real.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Girl,
don't know.
things be real wrong with you and you still don't go.
That's because I'm Asian and I don't want to pay for it unless it's serious.
Well, from overanalyzing your health to overanalyzing your love life, Madame Noir just released an article about how some women out there, they get carried away after having one good date and basically start planning their wedding with the dude.
Oh, gosh. You know so many girls like this.
Have you been guilty of it, JD?
No.
Yeah, in your 20s.
In my 20s. Because I love to love. I really do. I love to love, so I do get excited. There's people I think they look at me different. I'm like, he wants to sleep with me.
You know when a person is good, but I think what they're saying is that sometimes
I used
women
to do this, you guys.
Exactly.
You were that girl?
Yes, I was that
What
girl.
happened?
What, like,
What
give me an example.
happened?
All right, first let me just set it up, okay?
Okay.
I didn't date a lot, mainly because the guys were intimidated. So that when I did go on a date and I really liked the guy, then I started like romanticizing, fantasizing, to the point where it actually became detrimental because I was setting myself up for heartbreak.
Yeah.
Because I would literally be thinking of, oh man, I am one of those girls. I would be thinking of like our wedding. I would be thinking of like our kids. Yeah.
You were like a psycho sister.
Yeah.
Are you looking at his facial features like that nose will look real good with my nose? Those are great eyes.
I was one of those girls. But it became like a really bad habit.
Really?
So at least I had self-awareness.
Yes. That
it was actually more of a bad thing for me because it became a bad habit. Do you see what I'm saying?
Was it affecting the relationship to the point where
it would scare the guys. It would scare the guys off.
You would tell them, like, we get married?
No. I would never say that.
Right.
But I think that they knew that I was into it too soon.
Guys can tell when you're into them more than you're in.
That is true.
Yeah.
Guys can tell when you're into them more than they're into you.
So, like, when you into a guy, like, do you know, because sometimes they say the signs are you can get carried away after a few, after the first date. You cancel other dates. And all you're online, you just say, forget it, this is the one. So I'm not,
Isn't there the saying, never put all your eggs in one basket?
Yeah, but if you feel like that's the one, it's like they say you shouldn't do that. You should still continue. I always say multi-date, okay? Because you don't know.
And I didn't understand that concept. When my husband now, when we were dating, he was dating another girl, and I was like, how dare you? Yeah. And he was like, Tamara, we're just dating, but thank God he stayed in there.
He saw what was right.
Yeah,
okay.
He did.
Yes. Wait, Lonnie, what about you though? I feel like if you date, you seem so cool all the time.
I am.
You don't pretty much, but you don't let yourself fall head over heels for somebody, huh?
No, but I get it.
What do you get it? What do you mean?
I get it. It's a positive. I think it's a positive thing to think positive about every date that I go on. That this is a potential. But you got to realize you got to start right in the first place. Stop dating busters. And if you know that it's a buster, and I'm talking about men or women, don't waste your time. You know what I mean? You know from the first, you can look at his shoes, you can look how he's acting, you can see how he's speaking. Okay.
I've always been the skeptic. I've been the opposite. I could have gone on the most perfect date ever. He could do everything right, and in the back of my head, I'm like, there's something wrong with this person. It's too good to be true. I think that was the New Yorker in me. Like, I run him off. Have you ever seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yes.
But that was me, you guys, like, for a really long time. And I just always thought, like, there's something wrong here. If they're too good, if they're, like, really nice and too good.
But why would you set yourself up to lose?
Because she don't trust herself. She's at the time you didn't trust yourself, and you didn't think that you were worthy of a good guy.
Yeah, and then I think when you meet somebody and honestly, you're right. When I trusted my instincts and I didn't listen to what anyone else thought, that's when I found the one that I knew was right for me.
Yeah.
You have to go with your real instinct. Not fantasy instinct.
It's chemistry, baby.
Yeah.
You know.
But see, that's why it's so important to have good, solid girlfriends, because those are the people that are outside of your bubble, so they can tell you when you've got the crazy eyes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's important. You got to have some girls that are like, girl, get a grip.
Yeah, they'll slow you down. They'll be like, just slow down. Just kick it. Just kick it. Don't, you know, you need a girlfriend like that's like, no, you taking it too far.
Yes.
You cooking for him every night, or, you know, you going over his house too much, and he over your house. Girl, y'all need to kick it.
Or you need a girlfriend that'll tell you, girl, stop moving so slow. Give the guy a chance. He's a good guy.
I love girlfriends like
True.
that.
Scared. Well, if you do bring your new man over for dinner to meet your family, is it rude if they start doing the dishes before you finish eating? Well, etiquette expert Lizzie Post says that it depends on your family's culture and that she's never felt put out or like someone wasn't taking care of her as a guest when the host encouraged people to start cleaning up or started putting the food away. The one thing Post says is rude is when washing dishes takes up so much of your time that dessert is delayed.
Oh, don't delay dessert.
I know, but...
What, you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't admit it.
Lonnie! Okay, this is the thing. I think I'm always on, like, autopilot clean mode because I'm so clean that literally when Lonnie, she did this before, she came over to our house, she was drinking water.
Tell the truth.
And I just took the cup, because I thought she was finished, and I washed it and I put it away, and Lonnie was like, hey!
No.
Where's my
Pick
water?
up your cup. Pick up your cup. So, Lonnie, this is like, I was still drinking.
So rude.
I know, but I don't do it on purpose. It's
I know you
because-
don't now. You don't do it on purpose. At first, I was like, did she want me to get out of her house that bad? And I was like, forget her. I'm gonna stay, you know? And then I just started talking to you, and I know that that's you. You just like clean, but the thing is the way your house is set up, too.
Yes.
I can still talk to you while you're doing
While
the
I'm
dishes.
doing the dishes.
And I can still drink while you're doing the dishes.
You're lucky.
And I just give you
that's
another
cool.
cup.
Right.
Yes, but you're lucky that wasn't a cup of liquor. You take liquor out of somebody's... Have you ever had a server who wasn't aware, they don't know,
Oh, my gosh.
but they take the drink before you're finished?
I did that too, Jeannie.
Oh!
I did to Lonnie.
Oh my gosh.
I did.
What?
I did.
You took a drink before Lonnie was finished with it?
Yeah.
Did you backhand her?
No, I went and got another drink. I got to open up another bottle and just pour it out. It's like,
Oh my God, no,
I know
for
where
real.
the wine is now, so I don't
Yes.
care, you know.
Okay, so Freddie, my husband, when we have guests over, he loves to clean up just because he doesn't want a big mess after the guests have gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So he starts cleaning up. However, when he starts cleaning up before dessert is served, I know he don't like my friends.
Really?
It's like a thing. Yeah. He just says, if I don't like who I'm here with, he doesn't fake it at all. He just goes and washes dishes. But the thing is, you can tell. It's like this.
Washing them hard.
Really? Oh, Jeannie.
Yes, it's like that. And I'm like, so, it's getting late. Maybe we should call it a night. I'm like, okay, yes. Freddie will get like that, yes. And it's like, because sometimes so in my world, I have married friends.
Yes.
Right.
You know what's up. And then I have single friends who are still turning up.
Right.
So it's like, it's a different world. You know, you'll see this, Adrian. A bunch of your friends
How
are
to
still
get people
single.
out your house when
Watch.
you're tired.
No, but you got your married
guys
friends?
know what I do.
Yes.
I just go upstairs and go to sleep.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I literally just walk upstairs and I go to sleep. Or Iz goes first, and then I follow, and then they're just downstairs and they're like, hey guys, we're gonna leave now.
Yeah,
Bye.
she does that. Yeah.
And I'll be like, you know
Tamara
how
does that too.
I do
Tamara
that
does
too. Yes.
What?
I
Yeah.
also turn, I turn off the lights too.
Wait, have you turned off the lights on
She'll
Lonnie?
leave you sitting in the dark.
Yep, like a club.
And when she take off her wig, and then she's good night, Lonnie. And I'm like, what?
Lonnie, the
For real.
kids are going to sleep.
Yeah.
I turn off the music.
And I'm sitting in the dark just drinking.
I leave the lights and the music on. So my friends are still partying downstairs.
All right.
We having a party
Okay.
But I
upstairs.
don't do it on purpose. I love you, Lonnie.
I don't mind it, because as long as you let me, I feel like you trust me enough
Yes.
to be in your house, and you
Yes.
just tired, and I'm
Yep.
gonna finish that bottle. So I'm
Yes.